This little vlog is my realistic morning routine of parenting a newborn. Normally, I'm preparing for work during the week around this time, but on the weekends, I like to make sure that I take this time to let mom catch up on some rest and fill in and do my part. While the rest of the household is sound asleep, baby Michaela is wide awake and ready to clock in. After about an hour of looking around and being precious, she's starting to get sleepy, hungry, and cranky. So it's time to go ahead and make her a fresh 4 ounces, and hopefully this should put her back to sleep. We're currently in the period where she's learning her days from nights. So she tends to want to sleep good all throughout the majority of the day and cat naps throughout the night. But each day, it seems there's a little progression. Some nights, she sleeps better than others. Some nights, she didn't sleep at all. But everything will come together in due time. She tends to give me a hard time while I'm burping her. Like I'm trying to separate her from her meal or something. I'm just trying to burp you, little mama. Calm down. Feisty little one already. Sheesh. What y'all can't see is her kicking me and trying to keep pushing off. You don't come between a person and a meal, baby or not. At this point, she whimpering, making noise, about to show out. So, man, let me go ahead and finish feeding this girl the rest of this bottle. Act like I'm the enemy or something. So rude. It is entirely too early to be carrying on like this. So at this point, I had to get some assistance from the good old handy dandy swing. She still tossed and turned a bit, so I changed the pamper and was able to finally get her to go to sleep. And I joined her, and we were able to stay asleep for a few hours. By this time, the sun had begun to rise, so I figured, why not go ahead and get prepared for the day? I believe the early bird gets the worm and like to get my day started as soon as possible. It's only 24 hours in a day. In addition to the hours you contribute to sleep, there's not much time to waste if you really think about it. And I want to make sure I instill in my children to maximize theirs. But now it's time to get this little doll baby dressed. She's so precious and delicate and fragile, just one of the most beautiful things I ever saw in my life. It's amazing how she reacts to me when we're in the presence of others. Seems like she can always sense my presence and magnet right to me. It's amazing the bond that we share and created in just a month of knowing each other. All the more reason I don't take little moments like this for granted. Sometimes it's the small things that makes life so much more meaningful. And we tend to not realize and appreciate the importance of things until we're in the position to have to go without them. We gotta love on our people, because the reality is we all here on borrowed time. And at this stage of life, I can't help but think about my legacy, impact, and affirmations. You ever take a moment to think, when it's all said and done, what have you contributed to this world? And what type of children will I raise? What type of people will they be in society? What all have I invested in you? Because the individuals they become, I feel, will be a direct result of my parenting. You know? Maybe I'm getting a little too deep on this app this morning, man. But it's real spill. What do you see when you look in the mirror? I don't see how a person that abandoned their child can sleep at night, knowing that you didn't do right by the seed that you created in this cold, cruel world. But anywho, I got little mama all dressed now. It warms my heart the way she looks at me, like she can sense the great amount of love I have for her. I almost finished getting her right. Now we're gonna brush her little hair. I think getting a hairbrush is soothing to her. Looking in her little eyes, she looks so relaxed. Now for the cherry on the top, her little headband. It was kind of big and probably gonna eventually fall off, but it's all good. She's such a little dog, baby. Now I'll go ahead and get myself together, and we'll begin our day. Till the next time, folks.